So one of the main things that I've tried to advocate for and tell parents directly out there is like, hey, you should put your kids into classes dealing with tech, robotics, programming, cybernetics, so that you can make sure that they have a leg up on the competition when the future comes in. And we are almost at that point of the future. And still to this date, you don't have a lot of parents putting their kids into computer type classes, programming, AI, coding, and your kids are going to be some of the main ones that are going to suffer the most. We're going to suffer, but they're going to suffer more because, of course, they're going to be really here during it, and they're going to have to be the ones to try to navigate and figure out a way. But because of the misjudgments or because of the lack of preparedness directly from the parents, your children and children's children are going to suffer. And also, let me know if what he is stating or if the robotics industry is going to affect your industry or if it has already affected your industry at this moment in time, or maybe if you feel impartial and you feel like it's never going to affect your industry. Let me know that in the comment description below.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people from my last video saying that nothing's coming, nothing's gonna happen, I'm paranoid, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you like this is where I'm working, okay? I'll read that. That's where I'm working right now. The man who owns that company, I'll say Elon Tusk. You know, y'all know Elon Tusk. Find the rhyme, the rhythm. He has us working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I'm an electrician. I wire up all the machinery that they're using to build the trucks. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay? We are working 12 hours, 7 days a week. I have worked for TikTok. I have worked for Amazon. I have worked for Samsung. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody is pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts. He is trying to complete this for something. I promise you, bro, soon as these robots go online, it will kill 80% of the job force. All you people driving trucks in restaurants who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots serving tables. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from monitors to help patients. Your job is not safe, okay? 80% of the workforce will be killed by these robots. As soon as he puts these AIs inside of these robots, I promise you, bro, they will think, be smarter, faster, and they do not need to sleep, bro. We call in. I called in 3 days ago because I worked 6 days straight. Robots don't do that, and that's what they are pushing for, bro. Have you sitting at home with the real ID, with your Fed Now money, taking free governmental universal income, slave, bro. Victim to the system, bro. They do not want you out here moving how you want. They do not want you collecting resources. They don't want you to do anything without their knowledge, bro. They want to track every transaction. They want to track your whereabouts. They want to know what you're thinking, bro. And all they want to do is monetize and commercialize that. It's that mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is taking things that should not be for money or for sale and making them for sale, like your soul, love, things of that nature, bro. And y'all say that it's not coming, bro. It's right around the corner. I promise you, bro, this is coming. Where I'm working right now has proven that. This man sends drones on the top of the buildings, drones inside the building to count how many people are working at all times. This is not a game, bro. I'm telling you, this is just his company, bro. Imagine what they're doing. Like Facebook, all these companies are together. They're acting like they're competitors. They're not. They all have one agenda, bro. And each of them are doing their part. I promise you. I need y'all to really think about this, bro. They're building bulletproof trucks with robots. I don't know if you've seen it, but look it up. Recently, a guy just got pulled over in Dubai by a Cybertruck police, and it had a robot in it, and the robot gave him a ticket for using his phone and not being buckled up. And they sent the fine to his phone. I promise you, bro, these cars are not for normal civilians. You do not make bulletproof trucks for civilians. He is going to supply and fleet out the military and the police force, bro. We will not be able to run and hide. They've already stopped making V8 engines and trucks, and the Chargers. There are no more Hellcats or Hemis being produced. They're all V6s. We will not be able to escape this shit, bro. I promise you, bro, these robots are going to take your job. They're going to be police forced. They're going to be the new revolution, bro. And we're going to be on our asses like idiocracy. I promise.
3.5 million truck drivers. The United States Census states that there are more than 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States, making driving one of the most popular occupations in the United States. Autonomous driving technology has been a hot topic in the trucking industry for years. Self-driving trucks promise to revolutionize the industry by increasing efficiency, reducing cost, and improving safety. How will driverless trucks affect the trucking industry? A study sponsored by a group of Silicon Valley tech leaders claims that autonomous trucking will generate thousands of new jobs and billions in GDP. However, the same report admits that a fast rollout of autonomous freight vehicles will result in nationwide layoffs for long haul truckers. Another one. What are the negative effects of robotics on the workforce? One of the most obvious downsides to incorporating robots in the workplace is that they will lead to job loss. That is what some experts estimate, that as many as 20 million job losses will result as companies continue to rely on automation. Are robots a threat to human workforce? While robots offer efficiency and productivity gains, their integration into the workforce threatens jobs across various sectors. Factory workers, farmhands, and even delivery drivers face displacement as robots assume roles once filled by human hands. Job displacement. One of the primary concerns surrounding the rise of robotics is the potential displacement of human workers. As machines take over routine tasks, there is a risk that certain job categories may see a decline in demand, leading to unemployment for those in traditional roles. Another one. How do robots affect the food industry? With the implementation of AI and robotics, food production process can become more efficient and streamlined. Automated systems can handle tasks such as sorting, packaging, and even cooking, freeing up human workers to focus on more complex and creative aspects of the industry. Efficiency and productivity. Robots offer speed and precision, reducing waiting times. Consistency. Robots ensure consistent food quality and service. Hygiene and safety. Robots improve hygiene standards and reduce the risk of food contamination. Cost savings over time. Robots can reduce labor cost and waste. What are the disadvantages of food delivery robots? Security and privacy concerns in automated deliveries may deter customers. Additionally, robots might not handle food as carefully as humans, risking damage during transit. Overall, these factors could lead to less satisfactory customer experience compared to traditional delivery methods. I want people to realize this is what it's looking like for the landscape of the United States. Coming 2025 to 2035, you're going to start to see a bump, a jump, an increase, whatever you want to sit up there and call it, in robots or robotics or AI in the workforce. And this was a conversation that I remember having with people, even some truck drivers that are part of this channel. I remember bringing up this conversation about maybe 3 to 4 years ago. And I was trying to tell people, like, hey, robotics, they are, making a strong force push directly in. And a lot of these companies are really trying to push it. It's not perfected. It's not where it needs to be at this moment in time. But once they get it to the halfway mark or nearing 70%, you're going to start to see more of these automated trucks directly on the roads. Once you see roads across America, the infrastructure starting to get restructured to allow these automatons, these robots to push forward, oh yeah, you're gonna see something. You're going to see a change. And also with the change of the roads, they're going to further make sure that you're not going to be able to leave where it is that you are if there is a disaster or anything taking place. They're going to have you, rolling right back into a circle where they know specifically you are. So again, there's more to this than just meets the eye. Shout out to Transformers. But the one thing again that people need to pay attention to is that no matter what industry that you work in, you are going to be affected in one way or another. Don't think that just because, like, oh well, for childcare you really need a woman's touch. No, they can train a robot to do that. There's a woman out there that will allow whatever company to digitally AI download or copy her brainwave patterns, or whatever they got to do. There's a woman out there that will be the first one to do it. And she's going to be the enabler to make sure that you no longer are needed when it deals with this. For a lot of other women out there that deal with other types of content, again, robotics will soon enough take over that job. There's going to be a point in time where only the most highest of highest skilled individuals will be needed. Everybody else that worked normal 9 to 5 jobs, you were pushing papers and signing off on, yeah, those days are about to be gone. You already see what happened with the Social Security, right? You're already seeing how a lot of people don't even got that. There was a generation that used to get that. The future generations are no longer going to have, they're not even going to know what Social Security is. They're not going to know what any of that is. And it's going to come to a point in time where the government is going to, hey, we're just going to give you money. This is what it's going to be. You just stay directly at home. You take the money that we give you, and life is going to be good. That's what it's going to be. That is what it's going to be. While the rich get richer, the middle class and the poor get poor. That's it. It's going to be a separation of the classes. And, one of the main things that I've tried to really talk about on this channel is this thing taking place literally in front of your eyes, out there in the open. They literally broadcast it all the time, but nobody pays attention because they would rather pay attention to other things. And as I stated to people before, the problem with humanity is people want to catch up, or people want to pay attention when it's too late. And that's what's going to happen here. People in America are going to catch up and pay attention when it's too late. And this is when you're going to have the main ones. Oh, we all need to come together, and we need to fight this. This is something that's affecting us all. It's going to affect our kids and our grandkids. We need to drop all of this. Yeah. But it was all good when this wasn't happening. This wasn't at the forefront. You wanted to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. You didn't care about it either. But now when it's hitting your doorstep, now you want to drop everything, and you want to see people as people, like I said before. It's really something. It's really something. And what happened, previously is going to happen again and again and again and again, because people refuse to learn from the past. People keep falling for the same traps. People keep falling into everything purposefully. Because at this point of doing this, I really feel that people are just purposefully walking into ditches and all types of traps, booby traps, directly out there. Because this is nonsense. But like I said before, I'm going to keep reiterating this, like I've been reiterating for the last 4 to 5 years. People are going to start to see some things, when the 2030s start rolling up, and that's going to be the midpoint. The 2030s, that's going to be the midpoint for everything else to be ushered in and to start really moving forward. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated about robotics, automation, AI in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.